Hello my gorgeous Scorpio, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your weekly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Scorpioni, and it's in between the 6th and the actual 12th of June 2022. So this weekly horoscope tarot card focus is for you, my gorgeous Scorpioni, and it's in between the 6th and the actual 12th of June 2022. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's about a mind-blowing inspiration that you are going to have from the beginning of the week. This mind-blowing inspiration, it's going to make you aware of so many other things that you should be aware of, bad things and good things. Bad things, what to be aware of on the other side, on the outside, and the good things, like when it comes to like a really feeling this very much so strong and kind of like a very powerful energy when it comes to like a making a really big change, which is directly going to start like kind of make a massive enormous impact when it comes to your immediate environment. Sorry. Sorry. When it comes to your, sorry my gorgeous Scorpioni, sorry, when it comes to your immediate environment, and this is important when it comes to your personal energy, when it comes to this week, throughout this week, try to take a little bit of time out in terms of actually worrying and thinking. Try to take some time out and try to reflect on things that you want to do, that you would like to do when it comes to your internal happiness, but when it comes to your own projections on things that are immediately around you, things that make you feel good about yourself. Try to reward yourself throughout this week as much as you possibly can, because on one hand, you are reaching an important part of your journey. You are coming to an end with a very specific part of your journey, but wherever there is the ending, my gorgeous Scorpioni, of course that there is a new beginning. So by the time you get to the last part of this week, you will see what is going to happen in terms of an opportunity coming beautifully into your life. But just remember that the balance is so important. Try to reward yourself and do things that make you feel happy and make you feel good as much as you possibly can. And a lot is going to come to you, like in terms of like a finding out something really spiritual and something really unusual. This is the time of the spiritual growth, when your connection is going to be like, oh my god, on the level 2755, you're normally connected to the spiritual and to the spirituality, but there is something important about to slide in. It's to do with your spirit, with your soul, and with your karma, but it's also to do with an important element of yourself when it comes to your spirituality that you need to investigate. You are the spiritual being. You are spiritual beings, my gorgeous Scorpioni. So this is like a God's gift when it comes to you. It's like a blessing what you are going to have. Just don't forget to investigate and to explore that part of your spirituality that is calling you to go further, to go deeper, because the more deeper and further you go, the more things that don't make sense to you are going to make sense, like are going to start making sense, and everything that was making sense before, you're going to elevate and see things from a much higher angle. This in itself is going to motivate you like it's beyond what you can possibly imagine, but it's giving your all to your own spiritual journey and making the most of it. And even if the next step is going to require from you to do something ludicrous or to do something silly or to do something weird in order to kind of like really investigate kind of the specific part of yourself, you see. So it's all about your own response, but also learning from it as much as you possibly can through your own wiseness at this moment in time. My gorgeous Scorpioni, what I was going to say at the beginning of the week, listen, when it comes to that inspiration, when it comes to that motivation, this is going to be absolutely brilliant, because that motivation, listen, you need to understand that inspiration and motivation, it's going to change your life like so much, but you will not be able to understand this immediately at this moment in time. You have to understand that this inspiration is going to be so rewarding from you if you just take this on. This inspiration is going to be so important, but at the same time, it's going to bring really great success into your life. You will know what this inspiration is, because immediately you will kind of be aware of an ultimate change that this is going to bring, and at the same time, listen, this is so important. This inspiration that you are going to have at the beginning of the week, pay attention to this, my gorgeous Scorpione, this is important, okay? This inspiration that you are going to have at the beginning of the week, it's going to actually help you to recognize what the next stage of your journey is, what your brand new next stage of your journey is. Just pay attention, my gorgeous Scorpione. I'm not saying that you're not paying attention. I know people can be so sensitive sometimes, but I'm just saying that basically, you know, this inspiration that I'm talking about, which is going to kick off, which you're going to have at the beginning of the week, it's also going to help you to recognize what the next stage, what the brand next stage of your life is about to become. Okay, so this is important. And on another hand, by the time you get to the meat part of this week, you know, it's about mind-blowing opportunity that you are going to have. And this mind-blowing opportunity that you are going to have, it's just really kind of going to confuse you a little bit, because the next step after that moment in time is going to be you connecting and reconnecting with somebody. But then out of that reconnection, that reconnection is not going to be so good, because it's about a little conflict that you're going to end up having. And that conflict, it's going to be brilliant, because it's actually going to confirm to you that now it's time to start the process of change. So this conflict, it's going to work absolutely brilliant for you yet again, because it's happening at the time of your own transition, where you will just really feel so bored about the certain aspects and part of your life. So it's naturally going to bring the best out of you when it comes to you focusing on reversal of the things that are making you feel really bored. But at the same time, it's about the abandonment. It's about knowing what sacrifice do you need to make in order to make this a readjustment. You know, this is all part of your regeneration and rebirth, which is going to lead towards you being even more creative and doing things on your own free will. And this is going to really increase your willpower, increase your confidence, but most importantly, it's going to really put you on the path where you're going to find yourself spontaneously, so spontaneously. And what you need to remember, that you are absolutely encountering, you know, a burst of creative energy after that moment in time, you know, new passions and inspiration. I will repeat, my gorgeous Scorpione, it is important from the midweek towards the end of the week. You need to really do so much about these inspirations that I'm talking about, because this is connected with very much so deep parts of who you are, with your soul, with your spirit, with your karma, with your spiritual journey. So you are encountering, you are going to encounter like pretty much so bursts of creative energy, new passions and inspirations, and you must take advantage of it. This is important, you know, because this is the time you need to use this opportunity to manifest your desires, okay? This is very important. At the same time, to remember to maintain emotional intelligence. Just remember this. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Scorpione, you know, it's like, first of all, oh my God, you know, a bit of a dark lala moment, because you're going to become aware of like the actual dishonesty. You're going to become aware of the certain person who is like a very deceptive, and that in itself is going to make you aware of them, that this is the person who is using people, and that person is actually, again, really going to be really beneficial for your spiritual journey, because you're going to find out this on time. So you need to see who is like kind of putting you off at the end of the week, who doesn't sound right at the end of the week, who doesn't sound normal at the end of the week, you know, who is like kind of like doesn't feel right, whose energy is a little bit off, because this is because this is how you will know. No water. This is how you will know, my gorgeous Scorpione, who actually this is. You're going to become aware of somebody who is like having an off energy about them, and something very deceptive, so someone very dishonest, and that in itself is even more so going to lead towards you realizing that this is someone who is very materialistic and rather greedy indeed, and that in itself, it's really going to that person is somehow part of your plan, because after that moment in time, this is going to actually cause you to delays your plans a little bit. But this is a brilliant delay, because that delay is going to make you kind of like think your life in a different way, because you are naturally going to become just a little bit absent. Now this absence is absolutely everything, because this is a big hermit mama coming in nicely and beautifully and gently into your life, which is going to help you to enlighten so many things that were in a darkness for so long. So this is going to really lead towards a really miraculous opportunity when it comes to your life. So that delay, and it's going to work absolutely remarkable for you, because it is going to basically make you aware of like a kind of like a what part of your life you should really invest, and which part of your life by the end of the week you should most certainly avoid. This is very important. The bottom line is, by the end of the week, you are gonna realize that you've got all what it takes. You have been preparing for this moment for a long time, but you have been kind of slowing yourself down because a lot was happening around you. But now and you didn't think that you were prepared, that you were ready. Now the direct result of everything that was happening this week is going to work so remarkably for you, because by the end of the week you will know that you are ready. You've got everything you need. Pay attention, this is so important. You've got everything you need to have. You are ready. It's to do with your experience, it's to do with your life, it's to do with your spirituality, it's to do with your spiritual journey, it's to do with your karma. You've got everything you need to have. All you need to kind of brush up on and touch up a little bit on is just a little bit of bravery when it comes to making the first move. But now you will already know what the first move is, because it's all about becoming aware of what this wise investment is at this moment in time. You must remember this, my gorgeous Scorpione. Go for it, okay? You will see that the signs of good fortune are absolutely all around you, okay? So this is absolutely brilliant, okay? So you need to remember, to absolutely go for it, because you are going to be empowered by inspirations at the same time. You're going to be inspired by inspiration at the same time, and this is in itself is going to take you even further, okay? My gorgeous Scorpione, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I love every single one of you. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous Scorpione. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.